the Dhammapada Sutra spoken by the Buddha, chapter 19, verses 256 to 272. Beginning from verses 256 and 257. If a man judges a matter without thorough action and deliberation, if a man judges a matter without thorough reflection and deliberation, then he is not just. But the sage who carefully considers both sides of a case and arrives at his judgment regarding humankind after careful reflection and the necessary deliberation is truly learned, rational and honest. He may be referred to as just. Verse 258. Talking a lot does not necessarily imply that a man is erudite. A man who is all-enduring, free from fury and fright, he may be referred to as erudite. Verse 259. Talking a lot does not necessarily imply that a man is a holder of the doctrine, but one who has personally seen or been in touch with the reality of things, situations precisely as they are, although he may have acquired very little knowledge by erudition, he is truly a holder of the doctrine, without flaw in remembering the doctrine. Verses 260 and 261. Obtaining gray hair does not necessarily imply that a man is a senior citizen, etc. He is only superior in enduring many years and referred to as aged and useless. But a man blessed with honesty, calm and tranquility, poise and discipline, full of grace, that sage of impeccable character may be referred to as a senior or senior citizen. Verses 262 and 263. A man is not attractive merely by eloquence or by the elegance of blooms. If he is a miser full of greed, envy, and cunning. But when such attitudes have been extirpated, completely eradicated, that man of wisdom, of impeccable character, is called attractive. Verses 264 and 265. If a man is impious and deceptive, a total haircut does not make him devout. How could a miser be devout, ever hankering and insatiable as he is? However, when one has abandoned all vice, all vicious acts, whether major or minor, the very act of abandoning vicious acts suffices. He is rightly referred to as devout. Verses 266 and 267. Receiving charity, gifts, and sustenance from the people does not necessarily make a man a monk or a nun, a bhikkhu. Embracing an ancient doctrine does not necessarily make a man a monk or nun either. A man, nevertheless, who has at the very present place and time cast off vice as well as virtue, living pure and holy, mindful and rational, he is truly referred to as monk, nun, bhikkhu. Verses 268 and 269. If a man is foolish and lacking knowledge, mere silence does not imply that he is a wise man. Nevertheless, when one abstains from vice with great care and caution, as if selecting an invaluable item on a balance, then he is a wise man. Such action truly implies he is a wise man. a man who rationalizes in both spheres of existence. Being that rational, he is said to be wise, a wise man. Verse 270. A man is not grand, not eminent, of distinguished personality or character, if he ill-treats sentient beings, living beings in general, by practicing tranquility and serenity in his relations with all appearances of existence, a man is revered and said to be grand or eminent. Verses 271 and 272, concluding verses for chapter 19. Not merely abiding by faith and ethical standards, not by vast knowledge, nor by remarkable achievements in concentration, nor by solitude, nor by reasoning and imagining. I am feeling and experiencing an exclusive divine joy and gladness which humankind in general cannot discover. Would a monk or nun, in other words, a bhikkhu, attain peace of mind and body until he has attained the stilling of wandering and imaginary thoughts?